Hola, Group 3. Today you are going to be working on your Quizlet activities. The reason you guys are working on Quizlet is because when we did our formative evaluation, your score didn't improve enough that I'm comfortable letting you work independently, so you still need a little more support before you can work on to until you move on to another activity. Remember, when you do your Quizlet, you have to put your name. You make sure you have your iPad number written here. You need to circle which day of the week you attend my class. You need to put your grade level. You need to put your name, your teacher name, homeroom teacher name, if you're Miss Roberts or if you're Miss Benner or Miss Treharn. The Quizlet set name is Me Presento, created by Maestra Monet. You put your pretest score. Most of you already have that. And then you put your pretest score right here so that when at the end we subtract them and we can see how much you grew. As you do Quizlet, the first thing you need to do when you open Quizlet, anytime you start a Quizlet activity, is you need to do the flashcards every time, because flashcards are a review. When you do the flashcards, you need to speak in Spanish and repeat what you hear. The only way you can practice speaking Spanish is actually doing it, and the only place you're going to get to practice speaking Spanish is in my classroom. So, start out with the flashcards and repeat the vocabulary that you hear. And you can do it once, you can do it twice, but you'll have headphones on and you'll repeat what you hear, trying to sound as much like the person on the video or on the game as possible. Your mouth will feel funny because you'll be making different sounds with your mouth, and that's fine because it's foreign language and you have to move your mouth and your tongue and your lips differently than you do when you speak English. That's why it's called a foreign language. So do your flashcards, and then you can start Speller. Remember, you have to get, you need to improve 5 times with Speller before you can move on to Scatter. I used to say that you had to have a perfect score, fully learned in Speller, but with this actual Quizlet, there's 38 terms, so that's a lot to expect. I just need you to improve and get more points, or more points in this fully learned category before you can move on to Scatter. Once you get to Scatter, you need to also improve 5 or 6 times before you move on to Learn. And actually with Learn, I'll have to think about what score you have to get to move on from Learn, and then you can move to Space Race. I don't think you'll have time to get that far in the lesson today, but you know, you can just work at your own pace, and I will come help you guys get through things, okay? So, go ahead and get started. Thanks.